Hello, I'm Brett Sheehy and welcome to season 2022. Next year, we have 11 outstanding productions, inviting you to step inside stories offering fresh perspectives, pure entertainment, and deeply thought-provoking narratives, all brimming with relevance for our world today. As always, new Australian plays feature prominently, including some at last making their long-awaited premieres after the disruption of recent years. Complementing these works are the best new international plays and two very special musicals that will keep you thinking long after leaving the theatre. Our education production makes its return. MTC Digital Theatre will continue to see our shows available across the country as we release more filmed productions throughout the year. And two recent MTC productions will be touring to Sydney and beyond. Season 2022, my final program as MTC Artistic Director, is my parting contribution to you, the theatre lovers of Melbourne and Victoria, and one that I hope will both surprise and delight. It's been my absolute pleasure to lead this extraordinary company and share a decade of theatre with you. As I hand over the reins to the wonderful Anne-Louise Sarks, I know that MTC is destined for many more years of great success and abundant creativity, backed by its community of artists, staff, and you, our terrific audiences. Here is your season 2022.
What made me fall in love with theatre?
It's like an itch that has to be scratched, to be honest with you.
My parents would take me to every West End show possible.
Going to drama classes as a little girl.
When I was a teenager.
I must have been about 10 years old.
It was in high school.
Definitely primary school.
In kindergarten, I was taken to see Cats.
An amateur production of Les Miserables.
Pirates of Penzance. My dad was playing the Pirate King.
I turned up the next day in kindergarten and said, I will be putting on a production of Cats here.
I guess it was my grandmother that took me to the ballet originally. Watching bodies and lights and costumes all come together was mesmerising.
I remember just being enchanted by that moment when the house lights go down and everyone in the audience falls silent.
Theatre helped me make sense of the world.
There's so much magic in theatre.
Magic and joy.
It's transformative, it's so moving.
It's electrifying and it's visceral. You can't fake it. The audience know.
There's nothing like that buzz, that
energy and
this tsunami of joy.
You can't get that anywhere else.
It's that collective experience of sitting down to hear stories happening right in front of us. There's no alternative for that.
That conversation between you and the audience and watching what people can do in a black box is just so inspiring.
Something happens in front of you on stage and you can feel everybody else in the audience go, I know that feeling.
I always come back to it because it's something alive and it's wild. It goes wrong and it's fun and it's outrageous in the best way.
We get to transport people to another place for 2 hours of their life. And hopefully make them feel something that they didn't know they needed to feel.
For me, it's the ultimate act of empathy.
2022 is going to be an awesome year for theatre. I have a feeling in my bones.
people are going to be raring to go to get their bums on seats.
The audiences are sophisticated and hungry.
This thirst and this hunger to be in a room together and experience something at the same time.
It's going to be fresher, with new energy and new ideas and new stories.
Real people on real stages telling real stories.
It's just never felt more urgent.
This is an exciting opportunity for us to have more hope.
Coming back together and having this collected theatrical experience will be more exciting than ever.
The world is crazy and too big for one human being, but theatre is the only space where everybody comes together and I think tries to figure it out.